Hey guys, so today I'm mucking around with these windows. Somebody in the past has painted them and not terribly well, because these were once upon a time a dark bronze anodised window, very 1970s. Somewhere along the way in the 80s or 90s, probably in the 90s, someone's gone for this primrose colour. It's pretty tired looking, but not only, and maybe you can see there, or you probably can, they didn't paint any of the overlap areas in these windows either. Now, because we're going new in the front, we're putting all new windows in. They're colour one white or powder coat white, which is more up to date and more with the coastal theme that we're going to go with this place. We'll change all of these to the same colour. Now, I've got spray equipment that will do that, but I have to prepare all these. So today I'm just going to be getting all the tracks and all these little inside areas that you can't really get to afterwards. I'll be getting those ready. So we'll be having to we'll get rid of these fly screens too, because they're pretty ordinary. Like, they're ugly for a start. There's so many better options these days in the fly screen department. But yeah, so we've decided we're going to repaint these windows, basically because it's a major cost to change them, you know, pulling them out, damaging render. It was alright out the front because we're putting a cladding over the top, so we're hiding it there. If we do have to damage any of the render, you won't see it, it'll be all in behind where there's cladding. Whereas here, we leave the windows in situ. We are going to repaint the outside of the house anyway, so that's not a major drama. But yeah, for now, we'll be basically just removing these, which is a pretty simple procedure. And as you can see, none of the tops or bottoms of this have been painted. You see all the back not painted. And I'll take them into the other room, give them a bit of a sand down. I've got some edge prime, I've got some undercoats. Products that are going to stick really well. Windows don't get knocked around terribly much these days anyway. And I'll clean out all the tracks and everything, mask up the glass, and have it ready for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Another day we come in and decide to give them a bit of a blast. I'll bring my air assisted machine in, so we can undercoat them, or we can paint them in a nice factory looking finish. And they'll look as good as new windows, hopefully. Now here we are set up to sand these, and I'm going to just run my festival sander across the top of this, just to take, because they're not quite painted quite well, terribly well. There's rough edges and unsmooth finishes left, right, and centre here. But I'll run the sander across it now. I've got the Festool here. I'm not running it through extraction. Normally we can run extraction on this so there's no dust, but it's not like we're creating a mountain of dust here sanding. It's just going to be a light clean up over the top so that we can undercoat them and get them back on. So I'll just give them a bit of a blast, but doesn't mean we don't look after your lungs, so because a little bit of dust will affect your lungs as much as it will affect the room. So it'll affect your lungs more than it'll affect a little bit of dust in the room. We've got plenty of dust going around in here at the moment. So I'll just give these a bit of a clean up more. paper through that area, which I always keep in my back pocket. So that doesn't get a quick clean up through there. And that's it, that's ready to be painted. I'll just show you guys what has been done here. Somebody's decided when they painted to give this is a rubber trimming here that holds the glass in place. Sorry, I'm a bit wobbly here with the camera, but this trim will probably remove and replace with new, or we'll remove it and silicone into the groove to make it look like new again. I did a bit of a test, and I can't show you there now because it's, well, can I? Yeah, here's one that we did a bit of a test on. It's a bit covered in dust, but we put the black cork into it, black silicone, and it did the job. So that's where we're going to go with the windows, and hopefully we'll bring them up like new. But I'll video the procedures and things while we're doing it, so you can see it all happening. And I think you'll be pretty impressed. Hopefully we'll make our windows look like our brand spanker down there. We've still got that boarded up. Boys coming in on Monday because our big door arrives on Monday as well. So yeah, happy days. All right, back again. Now I'm vacuumed out these tracks all through here. I've got the fine fitting with the vacuum. Went through, gave all them a clean out. I've scraped them, I've blown them, I've got them as clean as I can, which is important because if you've got fluff or bits of grit or build-up from over the years in there, when you paint them up, you're going to have painted grit and it's going to look like painted grit and it just does not look upmarket. But at the moment, all I'm looking to do now is to get a primer on this anodized stuff here and inside those tracks. And I'll probably do I'll do the window sliders as well in these overlap bits that they never painted. Once they're done, I'll let them dry because I'm then going to undercoat the windows to give them that powder coated look again, to give them some full body look. While I'm undercoating the windows, I may as well undercoat this woodwork, so I'll do that a bit of a prep as well. So for now, I'm just going to be giving them the etch prime, and that's what I'm using here, a black etch prime. Etch prime being a product that just etches into the metal, so it eats into the metal to provide a bit of a grab, and that's where the top coat sticks to it nicely, so that's how we can manage to get a nice finish on these. And I've got my spray mask. I'm not going to put it on over my head, I'm just going to put it over my face while I do this. And yeah, I'll just give them a quick lick, and then I'll give these a coat as well. And then you'll probably see that I'll be painting the rubber. I'm just going to try a little experiment here where I'll paint the rubber black as well, because this etch prime has got a black finish to it. And these things, they've been there for years, doesn't matter, it's black in the weather, whatever. If it works, if it doesn't, and you change them. So we give them a crack too, but then they'll get undercoated later on as well. And I've got to etch this little edge anyway, so we'll give them a whole look around as well. So here we go, a quick test on the window, it's spraying well, and down we go. So that's that. I'll do the other window over there, and then I'll set up so that you can see how I do the actual slider. So, done these windows, and I'm probably going to have to get in here later on with a brush, because from the outside you don't really see that back edge. You see that back edge, you don't see it from the inside. But yeah, we may have to do that later on. But we'll cross that bridge later on with the undercoat. Now, as I was saying before, along here there's a little bit of a rubber glazing bead. It's just a strip of rubber that they tuck in there between the metal and the glass, stops the glass from vibrating and moving. Now, because this is black, I'm going to give it a quick coat of this black as well, because if I can just make it look black again, it'll look a lot better than this painted merino finish that they've done on the outside. It's a colour-on colour. Paper bark is what they call it now. But I'll give this a coat around. So I'll probably end up giving the whole thing a lick of the edge prime. Then next time I paint it, I'll take that edge and we'll see how it looks. It'll look 100% better. And if it doesn't, out with the rubber strip, either a new rubber strip or with silicone matting. And away we go from there. So, same here we go again. Again, you just check it on the masking, spraying beautifully. There we go. There we go. Go. That bad boy's ready for undercoat. So we'll let that dry. Does a minimum 2 hours, but I'll undercoat that in the morning so that it can dry and I'll put them back together because there's still a bit of rubbing and touching when they go back into the tracks. Alright, no worries, beautiful.